Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of Awesomenauts, the Australian SlowWolf, match ID 4Q7KPC70. That last game was so much fun! It's a shame we didn't win, but I had a blast. This game we've got non-Ulip. Okay, well, they need help, and the only help I can provide is Clunk. So Clunk it is! Chicken Clunk, that is! Go on! Why Clunk? Okay, I'm looking at their team. They need somebody to be out in the front lines. Okay, that immediately screams tank. But the reason why I'm picking Clunk here is because he has a really heavy amount of burst. And that's something that Gnaw is lacking and Ulip is lacking. So not having any burst at all means we would lose. Sentry has burst, but it's more difficult to land than I'd care to explain. I have a bad time with it. This has been working out fantastically well by comparison. Like, this has been very, very good. I'm just praying that my recording software is working, just making sure. Yep, it is working, thank fuck. Because if that last game had not been recorded, holy shit, I would be so mad. It was so good. Alright, Clunk it is. Clunk, boom, bite, that's the idea. We're up against, potentially a really nasty team here. Because if they get what they're going for, this could be awful sauce. Now, you know what, I'm actually going to head home, quickly grab AoE bullets here, because it's going to deal with them in a big way. It's going to help us farm really bright and early, and it's better for us. I don't feel like there are many other upgrades in the utility row that are necessary for Clunk, and honestly, having frag shells does a lot of good work, so got him. I mean, I'll take it. That seems fair and fine and wonderful, so this is not going to end well. Possibly, buddy. Possibly. But you never know. Okay, that's fine. Just keep doing what I'm doing here. Keep getting the bites off, the missiles off. Is this the same build I'm going to be playing as Clunk usually? Yes, probably. But, this potentially might change based off of what goes on here. I might try something a little different here, just to see if I liked it. Might pick up Thermonuclear Cleaner, just to try it. You know, Cherry Chapstick Pink, and to like it. Oh, baby, got him. Oh, and fly tag went down. This is okay. Fly tag is given up. Well, this might not be an episode. If it is not an episode, then I don't know why I'm saying this. But this is a little much. Okay, come on. Okay, I understand that you might have a hard time in some cases, but like, okay, here, pro tip. Oh, that was caps. Here, pro tip. Don't call people out in public. It makes them salty as fuck. Okay. Ow. Flytag is legitimately playing a Voltar that is frightening to me. I don't understand how it works. I do know it does a ton of burst damage. The way it works is that his left click does damage with the chili flavored eye drops. And then, oh, this is potentially interesting. If you can land that grip. No? Okay, that's fine. Oh, got him! Got him! Okay, good use of invisibility. Good use of invisibility. Okay. But what was I saying before? Right, it's a like the Voltar build he's got right now is very, very burst heavy, or at least that's the plan. But like they're just saltier than a bucket of like sea salt. This is unbelievable. You know those packs of like Costco sized like, you know, sea salts where it's like, yo, this thing is gonna last me for an actual year because I don't use salt that much in my food because food's salty enough as it is. But whatever, I might as well give it a shot. That's their team right now. But that's okay. We like if as long as this game takes another 7 minutes, that's fine. I don't think that'll be the case, but you never know. Anyway, Clunk here, I think was still kind of the correct pick. A Scoldier would have been much better. Because although Scoldier doesn't do a ton of burst damage, he can throw people into Weedlings and a bunch of other situations where he does stuff. So, Scree is not who they had before. Who they had before was a Vinny, right? So, the bot might be better. And as Cannoli might put it, the bot is actually usually better than the human person. So, you know what? In this particular case, hey, Vinny from earlier in this game, that I just called you worse than a bot. And that's because you left. I hope you understand that, and you understand my reasoning for it. Because I'm being salty as fuck that you left and made the game even worse than it was. We're really far ahead. It comes to having a killing spree this early in the game. Probably shouldn't have bit there. That was a waste of time. We could have kept chasing, and we probably would have landed the explode and then the bite. But, you know. Yeah, look at us. Got a kill. Woo. Okay. This game has officially gone off the rails. How's everybody doing? I actually ended up watching a video just recently that PewDiePie made. It was interesting because I didn't think he'd be the kind of person to make that video. And it talks about forced positivity on YouTube. The idea being that some people just try too hard to be super positive on YouTube, and that it's kind of like false advertising. Like, you're not actually being happy, you're just kind of doing your thing. And a lot of people are immediately going to go, oh, well, PewDiePie, like, freaking clarified that shit and made it real, right? Like, that's his King Caboodle. And you're not necessarily wrong. He self-admits that he's done it before. But, at the same time, it's worth mentioning that he recognized that at some point he did do it, and that it felt cheap. Like, he felt like it was, you know, unauthentic and not very honest, right? Like, you're faking being happy. And that, philosophically speaking, is an interesting position to take. Stuff like The Matrix and so on have taken the position where ignorance could be bliss, or ignorance is the worst thing you could possibly do. Just look at, you know, the whole cipher idea, where it's like, hey, would you rather go back in the Matrix or would you not? It's like, you know what, after seeing everything that this shitty planet has to offer, yeah, I'd rather go back in the Matrix if you don't mind. Boot me back up, plug me into the machine. Don't rage against it, plug me back in. And then Rage Against the Machine was like, oh, I'll just do a thing. He connected. You're back? But yeah, it's an interesting position to take, that you'd rather be honest than not, because that's a difficult position to be in. Would you rather know that the shitty thing happened, or would you rather that you didn't, and that you were just blissfully unaware for the rest of your life? It seems a little bit odd that one would choose the former over the latter. Oh, fly attack, no! Should've gone the other way. I was a little bit too slow to capitalize on that, to be honest with me, but that's fine. But yeah, it's an interesting position to be in. I don't know about you guys, and this might sound like the chicken's way out, but actually there are a lot of situations where I'd rather fucking not know. Surgery, for instance. Anesthetics, like, I want to be knocked right the fuck out when it comes to surgery of any kind. Like, when I got my teeth pulled out, like my wisdom teeth pulled out, I wanted to be so far under, I had no idea what was going on. And yeah, that shit's expensive, so not everyone can do it. But I'd rather do that than kind of like be like numbed, but know what's going on and kind of feel like the weird like shit that's going on. In fact, there's a very real, completely, like, just, it's not gonna happen to me ever, or is not likely to happen to me ever, like balance of probability won't happen to me ever, fear that I'll be on an operating table because I got hit by a car or something, and I'll still be alive, but they'll think I'm dead, and then they'll harvest me for organs, and it'll be awful. See, that would be bad. But, yeah, like, I would rather not know what was going on in that particular case. In other cases, though, like, I'd rather know that, you know, if I was in a relationship, I'd rather know that somebody was cheating on me. Because as harmful as that might be to me, emotionally speaking, it's still better than anything else, honestly. Like, it's still one of those things where I would rather know that, hey, this person's cheating on me, right? It makes sense in the way that, hey, like, look at it this way. If they're cheating on you, it's because they're not able to tell you one way or another that they'd rather be with somebody else, or that they want to be with more people than one. And if they haven't talked to you about that in advance, then that's, you know, not really kosher of them. If they have talked to you about that in advance, and that's like the arrangement you guys have, then perfect. Absolutely. You know, like, at that point it's consensual, like, whatever. I don't give a shit. But if it's like behind someone's back and it's because, oh, I was afraid to tell you and stuff like that, well, I'd rather know, because then I'd be really pissed, and I think rightfully so. I'd be pissed. Oh, please. Oh shit, we fucked up. We fucked up. No, that wolf, go the other way! That wolf, why? You should have leashed him into me. Okay, well, I kind of wanted to, but he's at full HP and we're not. My team is idiots. You left, though! Like, you actually just left! The fuck is wrong with you? Okay, Ooh. No, it's not a good idea. Let's go for multi-hose. Because I like multi-hose. Okay. But yeah, it feels right to me that I would that I would know in that case. Because at that point, I could fix it up. Because if you're unhappy being in a relationship to a point where you're going to cheat on somebody, then, you know what, fucking goddamn, right? Like, just get out of the relationship. It's better in the long run. It might hurt in the immediate future just because, oh, well, you know, emotions and stuff, they're weird and they hurt. But, like, to me, it just, in the long run, the payoff is better that way. Yeah, I was a little slow on that front, so don't do what I just did, okay? I'll buy all that instead. Perfect. Got a lot of HP back, which is a nice change of pace, and we're a little bit low on HP. Where's Vinny going? He's going straight up. That's fine. I'll go over here and bite this guy instead. Okay, so Vinny's back in the game, which means that this game is back on track somewhat. We have not won before the 10-minute mark, which means that this video's going up, baby! We've talked about bullshit for long enough. Flag noob. Okay, guys. Jivotnoe. I'm gonna go ahead and just call him out. This is not your best play, man. You can do better than this. Like, seriously, Vinny. I don't understand why you gotta be so mad. It happens to everybody. We all have bad games. I've got more bad games than I care to count. But at the same time, you gotta stop this. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting those around you. Can't you see that you're tearing this apart? Not a good time to explode. Got the kill. Nice. Got him. Out we go. But yeah, like you gotta be better yourself, man. You can do better than this. I believe in you. Boots would be good actually. Okay, 6-0-3. We're doing fine. For the third game in a row, I feel like we're doing gangbusters. As like personally, these have been some of the best games I've had since I've come back to playing Awesomenauts. I'm like, at least I feel. So you know what? Kudos to me. I'm playing well. Ooh, invis. Okay, baby. We have a rank. 1 rank in Snarebite is enough to get me interested. 2 ranks in Snarebite. Oh boy! Oh, how's it going? Too close to the flame. Too close to the flame. They're speaking in Russian to each other, and I just don't understand why they're so angry. That's okay. Got him. I mean, I do understand. Passions are heated, very obviously right now, but like, there's gotta be something to be said for like just so you did, but that probably didn't help morale. Okay, we haven't won yet, so don't like type in the middle of their base. That's unwise. Head back home for a second. We got the ability to do so let's grab Snarebite. And now that we know that their team's having I don't think this has to do with morale, though. No, Vinny is having a rough game and a rough time dealing with it. It happens. If you don't know how to stand out of Ulip's stun when he's got his mobs out. I mean, yeah, again, fly tag, you're not wrong, but... Dude, you're not wrong. But calling people out in all chat just makes it worse. It's not gonna help anybody. It's not gonna help you. Everybody wants to win. You calling things out does not make anyone want to win. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna stand on top of the base. No one minds. There we go. We have to explode. I don't call it a... Well, that was a game. Well, okay, you know what? 13 minutes. It could be worse. We played okay. We played fine. Their team, Jesus Christ. I have not seen this level of assault since we played against, you know, I'm not going to call anybody out, but I got a certain somebody that I beat in a game recently who got really, really salty about it, and I had to mute because it was a really big problem. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below, and if you did, be sure to let me know by hitting the like that button down below, and how many times can I make this loop, I have no idea. You guys take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!